What's up, guys? Your boy Greek here today, and I'm going to be bringing you my predictions for UMG Philly. So, on screen now, you will see the list of my predictions. Most of them are straightforward. All of round 1, and losers round 1, losers round 2, and losers round 3 are pretty obvious. Round 2 in the main bracket, Complexity would easily beat Optic, because Optic doesn't have the depth, and Complexity, they have 4 great players on their team, and if one of them has a bad game, the other 3 will have great games. They all won't have a bad game at the same time. I'm 100% sure of that. NV versus SB. NV will win that by a lot. I'm predicting 3-0 map counts. TK versus Justice. TK has the edge in that because of Clayster and their communication. Curse versus Elevate. Curse will win that. Parasite is going to carry him to victory. I'm calling that right now. So, Complexity versus Envy. Complexity will win that because their depth, once again. Complexity, they have a team of 4 players that are solid. No other team can say that. The closest to that is probably Optic with 3. I wouldn't say Big Timer's good, though. Big Timer, he needed to retire. He's out of his prime. I gotta give him credit, though. He's won a lot of championships, but he's past his prime. Okay, next matchup. Let's move down to N. Okay, so TK versus Curse. I really want to see this one. I'm going to be watching it when it comes on. But I predict TK will win this because TK has a much better roster and their domination and blitz games are way better than Curse's. Curse will probably win a Search and Destroy or 2, but TK will win the other game types. Complexity versus TK now. Complexity will obviously win that, and then with that, Complexity will move to the finals. Now, let's go down to the losers bracket again. So, I think I left off at losers round 3. Yeah, I did. Okay, so, FaZe versus Justice. That's a pretty obvious matchup there, because FaZe will win that. Justice really doesn't have any depth. They got Stainfill, but that's about it. Actually, no, Justice doesn't even have Stainville. That's Fuse I'm thinking right there. Okay, so Justice, they have a few solid players. Justice picked up Heist, and I think that was a great pickup for them, but I don't think that'll help them pass JCap and FaZe. I think FaZe is going to go off every game, and it's going to be a 3-1 match. Now, Fuse and Optic. Fuse, this is the team that has Stainville. Fuse has Stainville. That's one player. They don't have anyone else that can compete with anyone on Optic. Optic has 3 solid players that'll do well in any game type. Sure, Nadeshot isn't even that good, but he plays consistently, and he will go even or slightly positive in every game. Now, Envy versus FaZe for the AB. I think FaZe is going to win that because Envy usually chokes under pressure, and they don't really have a lot of experience with the losers bracket, because usually they get out to call and then they lose once more. So, let's see. Curse versus Optic. Nadeshot Parasite rivalry, baby. Optic's gonna win that. I think Nadeshot is gonna get really pissed off at Parasite, and he's gonna go clutch. So Optic versus FaZe. I think Optic will win this because everyone on Optic hates JCap now. Well, they don't hate him. They respect him as a person, but in the match they are going to hate him, and they're gonna try to win this as best as they can because they really want to show JCap up. So this is probably the second team versus old team matchup so far, just in the loser bracket alone. So now the semifinals. Team Caliber versus Optic Gaming is my prediction. I think Team Caliber will win that because, once again, much deeper roster. I can't stress it enough. If you have more better players that will do very well consistently, you will win. Just look at Complexity. They have a roster of 3 solid players every game. 4 players that are really great. If one of them has a bad game, who cares? They will have at least 2 people that will do good. So, Complexity versus TK. I think TK will actually destroy them in this series. 3-1, I'm predicting. Because Complexity might have beat them earlier in my predictions in the semifinals on the winners bracket. But I think Team Caliber will make up a strategy and they will beat Complexity. If there's any dominations there, I can easily think Team Caliber will win all of them. Because they have the depth and they have the slaying power. Complexity might have better players, but Team Caliber, they will slay their way out of the spawn trap if Complexity gets them in one. So that's it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you next time.